Welcome back to Family Food Story. Today we're going to share with you what to buy in July.
Today is also a special day for our family because we are celebrating the birth of our son into heaven from 2 years ago. We have some special things planned and we want to take you along with us.
Buy bulk produce. No.
7, 6, 5
is for your big brother who beat us all to heaven. This is a big one. This is one that I don't need to buy, but you might.
Alright, today's breakfast is oatmeal, but it's got a little bit of a twist. It's delicious.
And I'm taking over.
This oatmeal has something a little bit different. It is got egg, sausage, and hot sauce in it.
Can you?
Yeah, hold on, dude.
It is the Juma.
Oatmeal. Spicy. It's usually sweet
And good.
amazing, but it's spicy today. The truck stop oatmeal is on page 32 of the spring recipe pack.
Berries, berries. With some milk. Peanut butter
With some
powder.
milk.
Okay, so before we mix up some delicious new smoothies, I want to share with you part 1 of what to buy in July. We're going to be sharing what's new at Azure Standard, what's in season, what's on our buying list, and what's on sale at Azure Standard kind of throughout the day. So for starters, we're going to talk about what is new at Azure Standard. Azure is coming out with all kinds of new things, and it gets me really excited because number one, what they have, but also what I'm kind of expecting to come with where they're going with everything. They have added a whole bunch of canned vegetables, canned fruits, canned tomatoes, and canned coconut products. If you're not on our email list, be sure to sign up. There's a link down below, and you're gonna get an email with the buy in July items, and it'll give you all kinds of detail on each of those ones that I just mentioned. They also have a number of different chocolate-covered superfruits, they're calling them, that are sold under the Azure Market Organics brand. They also have a number of different chocolate chips that they're offering that are sweetened with different sweeteners. One of them is with yacon syrup, one is with yacon syrup and monk fruit, and then the last one is with coconut sugar. For all of you who are trying to avoid specific sweeteners, I think this is a great opportunity to grab some chocolate chips and enjoy the deliciousness of them without the refined sugars that you're used to. They also have a number of other new products that aren't technically Azure Standard brand. They've got some Coconut Bliss ice cream flavors. They have a new Mahi marshmallow. They have some new flavors of the Relight electrolytes. Both Rumiano and Sierra Nevada have new cheeses to offer. They also brought in some new egg distributors. I think that they were having a really hard time keeping up with the demand of people ordering eggs, and so they're now selling eggs from Wilcox Farm. And then lastly, are you ready for this one? I'm excited about this one. It's not that I'm going to need it because we already have it, but they are also selling Bosch mixers and grain mills. So I think that's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna try out 2 smoothies this morning. First is a berry spinach smoothie. We're gonna start with a half a cup of milk. 1 cup of milk going in. No, half a cup of milk. And we're gonna do 1 cup of spinach.
Not like the milk.
Alright, where are the mixed berries, babe?
Gosh.
I need the mixed berries.
1 frozen berry.
Take it slow.
Can
Okay. The dates just came out of the freezer, so they're a little hard.
So what you're
That's
saying is that date was frozen in time.
Yes.
That was funny.
All right, and then we're gonna do 1 to 2 cups of berries. So I'm gonna call that that's like 1.5, but I wanna make sure that we get some of this in here as well. And then we're gonna do 1 scoop of protein powder, 1 scoop of collagen, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and then 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. Now, if you do not have a high power blender, you're going to want to grind these first. We've done some experimenting and found that these actually do get ground up with the smoothie mixture. Let's start the party.
Dad cannot. No, that's not mine. That's mine? Dad?
Super thick and super delicious.
Here goes it.
There's a baby.
Yes, please.
Hi.
I feel like I'm eating ice cream. This is so good and totally healthy. It's on page 33 in the spring recipe pack. All right, I'm gonna go feed a baby, and Harbor is going to help make the strawberry smoothie.
We're gonna add 1 cup of milk.
Going in.
Careful, careful, careful. Look, there's a spot where you pour it out. 1 to 2 cups of strawberries. Yeah, that's about 2 cups.
4 dates. 4 dates.
3, 4. 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla powder. 1 scoop of protein powder. 1 scoop of collagen. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. That's what flax seeds.
And mix that.
Ozzy, get your hands back.
I'm done.
No. After about 2 to 3 minutes of blending, strawberry smoothie. That's delicious. I like this better than the berry one.
Somebody's eating dates. Nom 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 nom.
We kind of jumped forward in the process. We're a few steps into the recipe with skipping the first few steps, but we're making a forest pie. This is something I really wanted to do last year for Xander's birthday, and it never happened. And Harbor overshot the landing.
Yeah, I did.
And it's okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There.
Thankfully, it was a decent pie crust, and it worked well.
Who made that pie crust?
I think this
I
was
think
better.
Mom did. Alright, so we've got our 4 cups of mixed berries. I'm going to take a tablespoon of lemon juice, and we're going to toss these along with the apples. 1 cup of sugar going in, and 1/2 cup of ground wheat.
Soft
wheat is
white
that?
wheat.
Soft white? Was that?
I'm pretty sure that's always what's in there.
And puppy shirt.
I'll put any other flour except for like spelt.
I'm going to do 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Stir.
To desired consistency.
Rat tail.
So this recipe is on page 65 of the recipe pack, and you'll note that for the strawberries, you want to cut those up, otherwise they will kind of overpower the rest of the berries.
That smells good.
It does smell good. And I also really enjoy using frozen berries for the blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, because I feel like they hold together a little bit better when you're mixing everything up. And you might be tempted to leave out the apple. If you do, you're gonna want some sort of a thickening agent. Thank you. The apples do have pectin in them, and they will help thicken the mixture as it bakes. Okay, so normally we would take a second pie crust and put it on top, but we only had 1 pie crust in the freezer. So we're gonna improvise a little bit and throw a crumb topping on this. We're gonna wait to do it until it gets down to the 350 temp You'll notice on the recipe we start out at 450 for the first 20 minutes and then we drop it down to 350. So we're gonna put it in for the 20 minutes with the butter. I can't forget to add the butter.
Yeah, I forgot once.
And then we're gonna add the crumble topping on top before the last 40 minutes of baking at 350.
10, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So it cooked for the 25 minutes at 450. We're gonna throw this crumble on top and throw it in for another 40 minutes at it cooked at 450. And then we're gonna throw it in for another 40 minutes at 350.
I wonder if it...
So what else is
And then Harbor, we can freeze that.
Whoa, what's this?
Oh, is this Xander's, I'm just gonna say birthday? Kind of?
A few days ago it was, but
I'm excited we get to have this with lunch and don't have to wait till after dinner. Okay, so the second part of our buy this month is seasonal items. And one of the things I love about July is the fact that all kinds of different things come into season. One of my favorites are cherries. I love fresh cherries, and Azure has them in 33-pound boxes, and you can get them and just eat them all or use them to make cherry pie filling or all kinds of delicious cherry dishes. So that's one of the things that's on my list, along with peaches. We also make a delicious peach salsa. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to get some more. I think we held on to our one last jar from last year, and I need to make probably like 4 times as much as I did because it was really hard not to eat all of it. Some of the other things that are in season include apricots, blueberries, grapes, plums, strawberries, and watermelon. And then for veggies, we've got corn, pickling cucumbers. Oh my goodness, I forgot about the pickling cucumbers. This is like a big part of our year because we make enough pickles to last the entire year in our house. We ferment them and store them in the fridge, and they're the best gosh darn pickles that I've ever had. And then lastly, we've got eggplant, summer squash, and tomatoes. Tomatoes, I totally forgot about canning tomatoes as well. There are so many different things that you can get in season in July. It's a great time to stock up on bulk produce, especially from Azure or your local farmer's market. Speaking of seasonal produce, I've got an Azure quick tip for you. And that is to buy bulk produce when it is in season and preserve it. I mentioned a few things back there that we preserve: the tomatoes, the pickles, the cherries, and the peaches. There are so many different things that you can preserve and make last for the entire year. When you get them in season, whether you get them from Azure or your local farmer's market, you're gonna get them at a better price, and you can make those last through the entire year. So your Azure quick tip for today is to buy produce in bulk when it's in season and preserve it. Now it's time for a hike. We're gonna go to Spruce Mountain. We've got a baby. Daddy's got the baby. Daddy says Mommy is not allowed to carry the baby on this hike yet.
It's squishy! Asher, you want to see a red spotted marshmallow?
Behold, the original Mario mushroom. We made it.
Who's hungry? Me! I have no food, so let's go home.
One of the secrets we learned whenever we're doing anything blackening or seasoning is to dry fish, chicken, whatever it is that you're cooking. And then coat it with some oil. You put the oil on the fish because it acts as a binder for the seasoning to stick. All right, we're gonna take our blackening seasoning mix. This is where the magic happens. Because you want to coat the entire fishy fish. Down here. What? No. The Blackened Mahi recipe is on page 34 of the spring recipe pack. Now, what we're gonna do is we have our fish ready. Our pan has been heating. We're gonna add some avocado oil because that's what's readily available. You can use coconut oil if you'd like, or even lard. But you want a high temperature cooking oil because you want your pan hot. Because that's what's gonna help sear the seasoning to the fish. Nothing worse than having your seasoning left on the pan. We are getting there. We are getting there. Hot pan, oil on. Gluggity, 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 glug. Careful, you don't splatter. Go away from you. I know. Oh, that guy's been stuck. That's okay. All right, just like with any blackening, you need to have someone hold the camera. No, don't touch it. After about 4 to 6 minutes, then, come here, looky, look. Ready? Ah, blackened. So this one kind of curled up, that's why it's not black all the way around. Black. Black. Black.
This is done. God, thank you for this wonderful food and a good housework in Lemon. Thank you for sending your only son to die for our sins. Thank you for everything that you have given to us. Amen.
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 Amen. Like that?
Lemon! I
think it's delicious. This pie is for your big brother who beat us all to heaven.
Lucky guys.
So you don't get to meet him until we go to heaven.
Ghosts. And he can like bears and
Stop. That is Mom's plate, and I'll make you lips.
I have a question. What's your favorite pie?
Apparently nobody else gets pie.
Okay, so part 3 of Buy This Month is our A Family Food Program buying cycle. And if you don't have the grocery guidebook, the buying cycle is located in there so you can see what's included in each month. You can grab that, link is in the description. So for the month of July, the big thing that we're gonna stack up on is 1 year worth of herbs. Now, for us, this is mostly medicinal herbs. If you wanted to, there is 1 month that we stock up on seasonings, and so you could do just like your non-herb seasonings and then your herb seasonings if you don't use medicinal herbs.
I like that.
But we like our medicinal herbs. They're amazing. Okay, so if you are on our email list, this is another thing that you're gonna get. Each month I send out a buy this month calculator. And this is a little bit different because with the herbs, there's a lot of different items on it. And so the first 2 pages are just herbs. Usually it's like 1 sheet for everything. The second thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get 6 months worth of salt. For us, this looks like getting a 50-pound bag of real salt. And then we also stock up on coarse salt and flake salt. Thirdly, we've got 6 months of laundry detergent. We get our laundry detergent from a couple different places, so I've got those all listed there. And then lastly, we talk about our 3-month items. That's gonna include fruit. So for the fruit, we do both frozen and dried, or freeze-dried if that's what you do. So I've got those listed here. And then we do 3 months worth of tuna fish. That one we're gonna actually get at Costco because it is the cheapest that I've found. So having this spreadsheet is really great to calculate what you're going to end up spending on everything for the month and make sure that you do get your 1 year, 6 month, 3 month worth. All right, so that pie was delicious, but we've got some chores to do before we head out.
Yeah.
All right, the van's got a shower. The wife got a shower. We are on our way
To tacos!
To tacos.
We are on our way to the nursery,
Yes.
and then we're gonna get tacos.
The goal is to find a tree for Xander. Our goal is to get a tree every year for his birthday and eventually have like an orchard, but we're looking more for citrus. And the problem is that we don't want to plant it.
Yeah,
We want to keep it in a pot for at least a number of years.
a little while.
So I don't know exactly what we're gonna get.
All right, we have made it to the nursery. Let's find us a plant.
$44. I think we need to look out here.
Where's that rusted metal? No turkey.
That's pretty. I like this one. Yeah, look at it, Mom. There's one that's in bloom right now.
Daimo, you got BB. That's BB.
Will this last
Found our
year?
plants. We're gonna do roses.
Which I never would have thought of. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do, but we can just go and look.
You know what? That is perfect.
Okay, so while we're here at the nursery, I want to share with you our fourth and final buy this month category, which is items that are on sale at Azure Standard. So Bubby's pickles are on sale along with the Celtic sea salt. We kind of joke about this. I think the Celtic sea salt is on sale always. There's been a few months that I've seen it not on sale, but it's on sale often. The If You Care baking cups, we need to get some of those because I know we are running out. They're the parchment paper, like cupcake liners. And then there's liquid organic juices. I'm excited about that one because those are gonna be handy for some of our kombucha second ferments. This is a big one. This is one that I don't need to buy, but you might. The Maple Valley Co-op maple syrup is on sale again this month. Now that one does go on sale a few times a year, and so we like to get the 4-gallon jugs of the maple syrup, and it makes it so much more affordable, especially when it's the 4 jugs and it's on sale. You're essentially getting an entire gallon and plus some for free. Redmond Earth Paste. This is the toothpaste that we use, and I used to get it at Thrive Market. I'm going to double check the pricing, but I'm thinking that with it being on sale, it's probably gonna be a best deal. Okay, last but not least is cheeses. Both Rumiano and Sierra Nevada have their cheeses on sale. This one I'm super excited about because our favorite cheddar from Sierra Nevada is on sale. It's a raw white cheddar. I'm gonna put a link to that one down below because there's all kinds of different cheddar that Azure has, and I wanna make sure you get the right one because it's the most delicious. And it's also one of the most expensive, so you want to get this one on sale. We get the 2 5-pound bricks, and gonna be sure to throw this one in my cart and make sure that I check out for the next 3 months and get that in there.
Mom!
Excellent, thank you so much. I'm excited for a little garden. It's gonna be sweet.
Do you have any idea where you think we should put this?
I've been racking my brain. The only spot that I have is in the herb garden, but I really don't want to put it in the herb garden. It's the one area that is full sun that I can protect.
No. The puzzle would be way more than $5.
Mom. Oh! Whoa!
Whoa, is right, Zayden.
Can I see?
Okie dokie. So that was we realized it was the first time that we've eaten out as a family in about 6 months, and the first time in almost a year since we've been to that restaurant. So we're on our way home and go to bed. Tomorrow is a fun-filled day. Tomorrow is the first day of our latest program that we are putting out, which we're really excited about. The fermented drinks made simple, to life, to love, to Xander, to my family, to my bride.
Yeah.
Peace out.